They're in the gate. And they're off. Pretty good beginning. The Boss Factor mid-pack is out well. So too Higher Authority. Colombiano is there. Jurisdiction backs off to be fourth in the early stages. You've Said It All comes on from the far outside. Up the chute heading for the main track. Higher Authority, Jurisdiction, and the Boss Factor. Those are the three across as they cross onto the main track. Right in behind is Colombiano, racing fourth down toward the rail. Till then in between horses, while fifth, You've Said It All, sixth and in the clear. Farther out is High Spirits, only 4 lengths off the lead, though. The trailer is Estilo Peligroso with 5 furlongs remaining. 24 and 2 for that opening quarter mile. Higher Authority showing the way, but here comes Till Then. Till Then with a mid-race move up to grab the lead at the half-mile pole. Higher Authority toward the rails, racing in second. Colombiano smack dab between them. Jurisdiction revving up with a 3-wide bid now, and the Boss Factor's finding stride on the outside from fifth. You've Said It All is sixth and only 2 lengths off the lead midway around the far turn. Then it's 3 back to High Spirits, another 5. Estilo Peligroso still the trailer. They come for the top of the stretch. Higher Authority trying to fend off the challengers, turning for home in front by half a length. Jurisdiction comes wide off the turn. Colombiano comes up the rail. You've Said It All finds a seam and it's finding stride late. The Boss Factor down the center of the track, 1 furlong to go. Jurisdiction comes away with the lead, but here's You've Said It All with some momentum. You've Said It All comes up alongside of Jurisdiction. Jurisdiction digs down deep. You've Said It All, these two to the wire. Photo! Noses up and down. Was it 20-1 Jurisdiction or 3-2? You've Said It All. Then it was either Colombiano or High Spirits. And they're off. Devious Delight hustled hard, so too Devious Dame, and Empire of My Own comes through toward the inside. Divine Grace is not far behind in fourth, 5 lengths back American Apple in fifth, and You Choose Wisely the trailer. Onto the far turn, Empire of My Own and Devious Dame knocking heads with 3 furlongs to go. Devious Dame on the outside, Empire of My Own at the rail. Devious Delight trying to keep up from third, 4 lengths back American Apple and Divine Grace. They come for the top of the stretch. Empire of My Own and Devious Dame take their battle past the quarter pole, and Devious Dame puts a nose in front, but Empire of My Own is fighting on toward the rail, and Devious Delight trying to pick him up from third. There's 1 furlong to go. Devious Dame takes the lead right there at the 8th pole and spurts away. Devious Dame finishing full of run and a flashy debut for she. Devious Dame wins by 4. Devious Delight was second. Empire of My Own was third. And Divine Grace was fourth. And they're off. Good beginning for Cove Blue at mid-pack. Also away well is Weekato. Silver and Lay on the outside joins them. They race up the chute. They come for the main track, and it is Cove Blue quickest early. Cove Blue out to lead the way, leads by half a length. David's Gems up into second now. Weekato's racing along in third. Abuelo Nuno toward the inside, advancing up from fourth. Silver and Lay's back into fifth. Frankie Barone is in sixth, and Bobby Baby's at the back. Down the backstretch run, the opening quarter goes in 22 and 3/5 seconds. Cove Blue steps on it, opens up a length and a half with 4 furlongs to go. Cove Blue onto the far turn over David's Gem, who's on the chase from second. Abuelo Nuno comes through toward the inside, up into third. Weekato's racing fourth, about 4 lengths off the lead. Round the far turn, Cove Blue leads still 1 length. David's Gem trying to get closer on the outside second. The half in 45 and 2/5 seconds. Abuelo Nuno coming through toward the inside. Weekato's right there racing fourth, the rest with a lot to do. They're off the turn, they're into the stretch, and it's Cove Blue to catch. Cove Blue set down for the drive. David's Gem has been there throughout, and it's putting in a bid, a serious bid it is. 1 furlong to go. Cove Blue has to dig in. David's Gem draws alongside and puts a nose in front. David's Gem the leader, but Cove Blue fights right back. Cove Blue, David's Gem, nip tuck to the wire, close, photo! Cove Blue or David's Gem, noses up and down. Abuelo Nuno was third, Bobby Baby fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Bit of an awkward start for the Queen's Jewels. Samurai Prince on the far outside and Divine Leader. Divine Leader steps out to lead. Samurai Prince is running in second. Hooper drives the boats up into third. Denver City on the move from fourth, going past Windy City Red, who's back into fifth. Baby Yoda comes away sixth. Mojo seventh toward the rails. Slow starting the Queen's Jewels is at the back of the pack. So down the back stretch run, there's 4 furlongs to go, and they whipped that quarter in 21-3. Divine Leader on the far turn run in front by a length. Samurai Prince is hard on the chase in second. They're 1-2. Denver City not far behind, while third. Baby Yoda's coming with a 4 wide bid from fourth. Hooper drives the boat toward the inside in fifth. The Queen's Jewels is picking it up, but is forced to go very wide. At the quarter pole, Divine Leader's off the turn in front by a length. Samurai Prince to the attack. Baby Yoda's bearing down. Denver City wanders toward the rail. The Queen's Jewels 1 furlong to go. Divine Leader still there. Baby Yoda continues to rally. Samurai Prince goes to the rail. 100 yards left now. Divine Leader can't fend off Baby Yoda. And Baby Yoda's up to do it by a length in the end. Divine Leader ran well, settles for second. Samurai Prince and the Queen's Jewels. They're in the gate, and they're off. Squeeze back at the start was enough already and is relegated to the back of the pack. Sticky Issue for the downside post bounces out near the top. Twirling Blues is there, so too Sprinklehead. These 3 across the track as they come by us for the first time. Sticky Issue in the clear short lead. Sprinklehead in between. Twirling Blues at the rail. These 3 across the track with Vintage Year tracking from fourth. Luckman is away fifth. James Jones over to the inside racing in sixth. Ali Anabia seventh alongside of that one. A break of 4 back to Urban Recovery in eighth. Field Marshal is ninth. Enough already after that stumbling beginning there, racing second to last. And at the back is Sailor's Return, about 10 lengths off the lead. The opening quarter goes in 23 seconds flat. They've been down to the backstretch run now. Sprinklehead going head-to-head with Twirling Blues. Twirling Blues through to the inside, back in front. Sprinklehead sharing the lead with that one, and they've sped off to lead by 2.5. Sticky Issues on the outside of Vintage Year. They're together third and fourth. Luckman is cruising along in fifth, only 5 lengths off the lead. James Jones is sixth and down toward the rail. Ali Anabi's racing in seventh. Urban Recovery is eighth. Field Marshal ninth. Enough already in Sailor's Return. They're onto the far turn now. Sprinklehead still going head-to-head with Twirling Blues. Right there is Vintage Year crying out for racing room. Sticky Issues coming on 3 wide. James Jones is coming on 4 wide. Luckman's coming on 5 wide. Field Marshal's coming on 6 wide. Off the turn into the stretch. It's wide open. Sticky Issue. James Jones powers up on the outside and takes charge. James Jones to the front. Sticky Issue fights on. Field Marshal's now third, trying to close in. And then it's Vintage Year down toward the rail. Down to the final 16th. James Jones in front by 2. Sticky Issue giving chase to James Jones. James Jones scores by 2.5 on the wire. Sticky Issue was second. Vintage Year was third. And Field Marshal was fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Group 18, good beginning toward the inside. Gut Feeling is there. Defied for that outside post, and Big Blue Line for that inside post races up as well. Into the clubhouse turn they go, and it's Big Blue Line down inside, cutting the corner and grabbing the upper hand. Defied runs up into second. Group 18 is now third. Beybladers keyed up in between, advancing up from fourth. Gut Feeling is fifth on the outside. He's a keeper, settles in toward the rails sixth, and then it's Dual Threat in seventh, and Bronze Halo settles in at the back, about 6 lengths off the lead. Turning to the back stretch run, the opening quarter goes in a composed 24 seconds flat. The pace is moderate, and it's Big Blue Line showing the way down the backstretch run. Defied is tracking intently from second. Group 18 is tucked away third and toward the rail. Gut Feeling continues on in the clear while fourth. Beybladers in between horses fifth, and now 4 lengths off the lead. He's a keeper sixth and toward the rail. Dual Threat still at the back with Bronze Halo. The half-mile time in 48 and 2/5 seconds, and Big Blue Line continues to roll along up top as they round the far turn. Defied is cranking up the pressure now. Here comes Defied after that one. Gut Feeling is set down 3 wide while third. Group 18 is fourth and toward the rail. Beybladers in a full-out drive fifth while going wide at the quarter pole. They hit the top of the stretch. Big Blue Line is off the turn. Confident ride. Gut Feeling runs up into second, brushing with Defied. Beyblader still has a shot outside. Group 18 coming through toward the rail, but Big Blue Line with something left. Something left indeed, opens up by 3. Big Blue Line all the way up top, finishing full of run. Joe Talamo with a heads-up ride to score by 4 in the end. Beyblader was second, Gut Feeling was third. It's tight for fourth, Dual Threat or Group 18. In the gate. And they're off. Even beginning, several looking for that early lead. Wings of an Angel from mid-pack is out well. Also there is Belle Rebelle. Ursulina down toward the rail, and on the far outside, Anna Volante makes it 4 across the track early. So down the backstretch run, Anna Volante from that outside post up for the lead. Wings of an Angel is right there second. Belle Rebelle in between them while third. Ursulina toward the inside is fourth. Downtown Abbey is fifth. Love of My Heart racing sixth by 2. Flashy Charges all the way back in seventh, just 2 ahead of Rookery. At the back is Social Dilemma, at least 12 lengths off the lead. The opening quarter, Swift 21 and 1/5 seconds round the far turn. Wings of an Angel in front by half a length. Hounded every step of the way by Anna Volante. Downtown Abbey revs up now, takes over third. Love of My Heart winds up with a wide sweep from fourth. Ursulina's in behind horses fifth. Flashy Charge Angles outside sixth. They're racing for the eighth pole. Wings of an Angel is still in front. Love of My Heart is bearing down. Downtown Abbey between them. Social Dilemma, who was last earlier, is closing down the center. There's a 16th to go. Love of My Heart comes away with the lead. Social Dilemma and Downtown Abbey finishing fast as well. Love of My Heart got it. Holding on to do it. It's tight for second. Social Dilemma or Downtown Abbey. Then it was either Flashy Charge or Wings of an Angel. And they're off. Gray's Fable, good beginning mid-pack. Mr. Dumas away okay. Max KO for that outside post is sent on for speed right off the mark, and these two hook up. Gray's Fable and Max KO head-to-head to the clubhouse turn. Spanish Kingdom tucks in behind to be third. Mr. Dumas settles in toward the rail fourth. Hidden Stash comes away fifth by another 2. Then it's Spectacular Gem and Monarch's Glen settles in 8 lengths off the lead in the early stages. Around the opening turn, the quarter goes in 23 and 4/5 seconds. It's Gray's Fable heading to the backstretch run. The leader by half a length. Prompted by Max KO in second. Spanish Kingdom moves up outside while third. Mr. Dumas is keyed up toward the rail, tugging at the rider. They're only 2 lengths off the leaders. Another margin of 3 back to Hidden Stash, who's cruising along while fifth is asked to pick it up right there. Spectacular Gem and Monarch's Glen are at the back. The opening half in 47 and 4/5 seconds. Gray's Fable heading for the far turn, still the leader. The leader by half a length. Max KO has been second throughout and is inching forward now. Spanish Kingdom's under a ride while third. Mr. Dumas toward the inside, set to strike in fourth. Hidden Stash is picking it up, angling outside with Monarch's Glen. They're off the turn, they're into the stretch. Gray's Fable still there. Gray's Fable cut the corner, opened up by 2. Mr. Dumas trying to rally up toward the rail. Spanish Kingdom is there. Hidden Stash. Monarch's Glen down the center. They're all chasing Gray's Fable, who's opened up by 3 now. Gray's Fable in front. Hidden Stash coming with giant strides. Can Hidden Stash catch Gray's Fable? Gray's Fable held on. Barely. Hidden Stash ran out of turf. Mr. Dumas and Spanish Kingdom. They're in the gate. And they're off. Good beginning for Lone Leader toward the inside, racing for the lead. So too is Tom's Regret right there at the rail. Mr. Gertie comes away in third. Ferrari Kid is fourth. Baytown Lovely fifth. Hurricane Debbie in sixth. The Big Wham far outside in seventh. King Adrock advancing in tight while eighth had to steady there. Hill of Tara's on the move from ninth, going past Simply Super, who's racing in 10th. It's 5 or 6 back to Cool Spirit, and at the back is Rivet. Rivet is 12 lengths off the lead. 22 and 3 for the opening quarter mile. They round the far turn. Tom's Regret has come away with the lead. lead. Mr. Gordy comes up with a 3 or 4 wide bid. Hill of Tara's right there. Lone leader had to check out of there. The Big Wham's in with a shot as well. Baytown Lovely comes to the far outside. They're racing for the 8th pole. Tom's Regret still in front by 2. The Big Wham is set down for this final furlong. 2.5 lengths to make up on Tom's Regret. Tom's Regret still there. The Big Wham is trying hard. Time is running out. Tom's Regret, the Big Wham, and Tom's Regret won it. By a length on the wire, the Big Wham was second. Rivet rallied to grab third, and Mr. Gordy was fourth. And they're off. Bullseye Beauty, good start to the far outside. Ambassador Luna sent on for speed right off the mark. In Good Spirits is there. Brooke Marie's trying to keep up toward the inside. Down the backstretch they go. And it's Ambassador Luna keyed up and on the lead in front by 1. In Good Spirits on the outside of Brooke Marie, who comes off the rail and is up and applying some pressure now. Change of controls right in behind Racing fourth. Going Good is down inside fifth. Bullseye Beauty 3 or 4 wide running along in sixth. And then it's Toby's Heart in seventh, and Ketchup is at the back as they round the far turn. Ambassador Luna opening quarter 23 seconds flat, holding on to the lead for the run to the top of the stretch. But Brooke Marie cranks up the pressure now. Here comes Brooke Marie 2 wide. In Good Spirits 3 wide. Change of control comes off the turn 4 wide. Toby's Heart's in behind. Also there's Bullseye Beauty. Anyone's race, 1 furlong to go. Change of control comes away with the lead. Opens up a length and a half. Here comes Toby's Heart on the far outside. And Going Good's coming up the rail. 100 yards to go. Change of control still there. Toby's Heart surging late. Toby's Heart, change of control. Toby's Heart got there just in time. Change of control finishing second. Going Good was third. In Good Spirits was fourth.